All right. Welcome. So you're all going to be traveling today, I see.
Most definitely.
Do you know what awaits you?
Not in the least.
Not really.
I will warn you. First of all, the atmosphere here is dangerous. It will most likely feel as if you're being crushed the entire time. The longer you stay, the more likely you are to die to it. This is going to be a test of endurance for you. This is going to be a difficult session, and I hope that you're prepared. So, the things you will find here are monstrosities and creatures that I have ripped from the void to keep for you, so you can kill them. There is no sparing their life. They will not hesitate to eat you alive if they can. I hope you're prepared to kill anything and everything that walks towards you.
Okay.
Will there
Well,
be anything
now.
that's a trick? Something that comes up in the guise of you or Belle?
Things in the void have this possibility, but nothing that you should encounter today.
Okay.
Most things near the entrance of this portal which I will create are mindless, nothing but simple, smaller creatures. Now I will warn you, all creatures of the void have a natural resistance to magic. Be warned. Other than that, they are more resilient. They are more resilient than foes that you have fought before, and they are very dangerous. Are you ready?
Question. Who's taking lead on this?
I will, in fact. Considering my physical makeup, the void tends to be a bit of a problem for me. I'll be helping you all today, as well as leading you through this.
Very well.
My daughter and I will be
Follow
trailing
your lead.
far behind. If things get too dire, we will intervene to save you. Death should not happen today, but if you act stupid and do something ridiculous, it's possible. Are there any other questions before we go? This is your last chance.
What will it feel like?
For you, Sky?
Claustrophobia. Painful.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, sure, yes.
Ava?
Yes.
Well then. Let's go.
Pumpkin, let's do it.
Be careful. The things that await you on the other side will not hesitate to kill you.
Stick together as a team and work as a team.
Keep each other
Very well.
safe.
Hybris. Lead on.
Don't wander off.
Alright. We have everybody. Looks
Keep your
like we do.
eyes and ears open.
So, immediately, you will all feel as if the air pressure has increased drastically. All of you will feel the pressure being pressed against your skin and against your body, and it's almost to the point of painful. Now, for in-game statistics, every 30 minutes that you are in here, you will take 1 point of damage. Now,
I have an out-of-character question relating to that.
Hmm.
The reason why Pumpkin's body works is because of it is magically attuned to her. Is that going to have any problems for her?
not really. This, if
Okay,
you were,
just
if it
making
was
sure.
like the actual void, probably, but in this place, no. This is a much more toned-down scenario of what the actual void is like.
Why does that make me jump? But okay, yes. I'm trying to thumbs up, but it makes me jump. That's weird.
Check your VR chat bindings.
Okay. I'm very confused.
Alright then. This will be the spot where we leave as soon as we are done. Azreal,
Very well then.
everything is ready?
It is. Proceed when you're ready.
Of course.
Try to make you
Everybody stay in front of me. I will bring up the rear. Nobody falls behind me.
keep your head on a swivel. They could always come from behind.
It's difficult to tell from this distance, but I believe I see something.
I think I do as well. I can confirm. It's on the upper ground. Approach cautious. There, it's right there.
It's approaching.
Try to engage.
It brings his
Alright,
hand
combat.
up to block.
Alright, so it's gonna hit your forearm.
It'll feel a lot of heat when it hits his arm.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you don't take damage from that, and it's gonna bounce off and reel back.
Alright. We'll establish initiative. Me, Kralik, Reed, Jay, Sky, Acheron, Pumpkin.
Okay.
Azreal, can you
Pumpkin
come help
before
keep track of turn order?
Sure.
Pretty please.
It goes you, Kralik,
Reed J, Sky, Pumpkin,
Reed, Jade, Sky, Punk.
Acheron, Pumpkin.
Acheron?
and Acheron.
Acheron pumpkin.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
Pumpkin to
Acheron
go
Pumpkin, I
before
heard
me.
that.
Oh,
I'm supposed
okay.
to be bringing up the rear.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
feel free to.
Yay.
Alright, fine then. I'm gonna rush forward and just swing at you.
It's gonna take it, and so that's 8 damage,
Alright.
and it's gonna take it, but then scamper off to the side.
Engage.
I don't think so. Black flames erupt from his hands, and he shoots a gout of black flames towards it.
It just opens his mouth and eats it, and it doesn't do shit to it.
Reed lifts up a hand and a rock pulls up out of the ground and fires at the creature.
It's gonna dodge that because it sees that coming. It's gonna start backing up.
You'll have to get in closer. Watch out from above. Come now.
Ion is gonna prepare an action. He's gonna just stay where he is at the moment, but he's holding his weapon.
You're gonna take aim.
Yep. So next person can go.
Yeah,
Wait, so what did he do?
He's preparing. He's aiming a shot, lining it up so it doesn't miss.
Sky raises his arm, takes aim, and a magnetic projectile shoots at it very quickly.
Okay, so it takes that one, it does 1 damage, and it's gonna start backing off.
Guys, we're too far.
All right, it's disengaged.
Oh, there
Combat's over at this point.
My flames did nothing.
They're resistant to magic, you know.
Do you have any physical weapons?
The only weapon I had, I left in Sethia's coffin.
Jesus Christ.
That seems to be a
I'm going to hold the dagger out to
mistaken
you.
error.
Okay, Kralik is downed.
So I'm down already.
So everyone else has their turn order next.
Alright.
After it
Who's
would have been
next?
Kralik's turn, but since Kralik is down, it will be Kelt's turn.
Reed is going to move over here a little bit more, and then point his hand towards the one right in front of him, which I think is Brim.
Yeah.
And a rock is going to pull up from the ground and fire at their lower back.
Okay, so it wasn't fast enough. You hit it. This one is dead. It only had 1 health left.
Alright.
Who's turn next?
After Kelt was Jay.
Okay. So he's literally got him. He's gonna pop off the shot that he was aiming earlier, at the one that's right in front of him. Which I'm not sure who that is at the moment. I think it's Dagger.
It's Dagger.
Yeah, he's gonna pop off a shot at Dagger.
Okay, so it's going to... It was focused on getting Sky, so it's going to take the hit. And then now will be staring at you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Sky.
Yep. Sky turn.
Sky, you gotta have something. Come on.
Sky is going to just actually approach it and stand near the edge and prepare an action. Is that okay? To prepare an action that I can't do immediately in the event that he attacks me?
Sure. I don't know the combat rules. That was for... That's asking.
Say that one more time.
The
He's
idea was
basically
that
one to ready in action.
I wanted to taunt him and then ready in action to, if he attacks me, like, juke him off the edge, basically.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair.
If he takes a taunt, but right now he's pissed at Jay because Jay shot him.
Yep.
I mean, it's a valid action for him to want to take, so.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. Who's next?
I believe that would be Pumpkin.
Well, he was going
After
to
that
taunt
is
him
Pumpkin.
Also, how long have we been in?
Yeah, how
Not 30 minutes yet.
Because depending
Not
on
15 minutes yet. We're at
15,
10
okay.
minutes.
Yeah, remember, 15 minutes for me.
He's going
15
to
minutes for you.
Yes!
cut
My
himself
minuscule
slightly
health pool.
so that he's going, hey, over here. And he's going to be leaking a small amount of energy.
Yeah, that would attract him.
Alright, Ribbon, it's your turn.
Okay. Pumpkin is gonna see that that's going on, so she's gonna go over here. She's gonna run over and try to smack it in the leg. The pointy end.
Well, I'm gonna take it.
You get hit by a savage. You're muted.
He's just not saying it.
Acheron, I think it's your turn.
Wonderful.
Background, it's your turn.
I am going to walk up to you, place a hand on your shoulder, and kind of use you as like a stabilization. And I'm going to pop another shot off at the dagger.
You still here, going to see that, and it's pretty much just going to pretty much lower itself to the ground.
So you're going to drop prone in order to avoid it.
It's going to pretty much go crouch because it's in a stance pretty much now. It's setting itself up in a stance.
Okay.
Drop low.
Fuck. Well, I know what's about to happen.
Alright,
Alright, Oblivious.
my turn. Acheron, keep them safe, and rush forward and slash at you.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't think there's any way I can dodge that. No. So I take it.
So that's 8.
How much did Pumpkin
So you
do?
have 1. You have 1 hit point left.
Oh, yeah, just enough.
Alright, it's the Thrall's turn. Let's go Savage first and then Dagger.
Okay. He's gonna swipe right back at you.
Okay. She's gonna block it with the. She's gonna basically try and catch it with the flat end of the blade.
Okay.
Cracks appear on the blade. Shit!
Dagger.
Alright. Which hand did you cut?
He kind of like, by his gun, he already has some prongs in his arm, basically to channel the hydrogen energy, and he just kind of like opened it up a little more, so a little energy leaked out.
Okay, so he sees the energy come from that. Okay, I was just needing that so I know where I'm coming from. So, Nilo, pretty much from its stance, starts gripping into the ground, and then you'll see its mouth slowly start to open wide. And it's going to dash as fast as it can, mouth wide open, attempting to bite towards your arm.
And he's going to take the hit, but with his like ready to action / reaction, he's going to try to keep your momentum going, while taking the hit, and just fall.
Okay. Just know my jaw is lodged on your arm.
Since it's a ready to action + reaction, he's gonna ready to action to let you fall and reaction to, but he's still gonna take the hit. It keeps you back.
If you take the hit, then he is latched onto your arm, and he's taking you with him.
It's a grapple.
It's a self teleport.
I was about to say he's gonna teleport himself away, which would basically pull him out of the
Take him with him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna take you with you. He's gonna take the damage, fall a little bit, and then and plop himself back.
Okay.
But
Smart.
he's hurt. He got.
Whoa.
I would say 3 damage.
I should have just grabbed Kralik and ran.
No, Dagger.
He's someone that's boy.
How much damage did that give me?
3.
Oh damn. Okay.
Dead, right?
Good job, Pumpkin.
Now starting back at the top. Kralik is down right now. That puts it to Kelt.
Reed is going to dash forward and move up behind Pumpkin and try to reach over and just punch it right in its side.
Your arm's long enough for that.
I mean, Pumpkin's short. Don't. Oh.
I think he's saying you need to get closer.
Yeah, there you go. So it's in the middle. It's in the middle of fighting the two in front. So it's going to take it and just disappear in a cascade of destroyed energy.
Into just dust and ash.
Let's go.
And they're all dead.
This guy's going to take a small ball out
Alright.
of one of his
You've
pockets.
been damaged by what specifically was it?
And it's not going to give him any healing effect.
He was bit in the arm.
Seal his wounds.
That's
Something that Hybris gave him, such that he doesn't leak energy.
and then he was kicked in the hip, basically.
Okay.
All the bite is just it's a regular attack plus a crippling of that appendage for 1 turn.
Okay.
So it's not
Well,
like
it should
it's
be
not like
fine
a
when he
major
gets back up.
It's better this
Alright.
way.
Alright.
You're gonna
Hybris,
see.
It's been 15 minutes.
Okay.
He'll take 1 point of damage.
1 point. Yep.
Not to.
If need be, just keep cover behind me.
You're gonna see a
Whenever we get in
light
contact. Otherwise, stay in front
rune
of me.
appear on her forehead.
Nobody stays behind me.
And the wounds on your arm are gonna heal up. How much health do you have? Like, what's your max health? 6, I think it was.
I believe
Or was it 8?
I'm C tier, so
6 health.
or the
Yeah, 6 health.
Okay, so you have 6 health. Alright, well she's gonna heal both, and you're gonna be returned to 4 health.
I think so.
You're restabilized, you should be up now.
You will be.
She's just gonna help you
Oh,
up.
that didn't feel good.
No, they both targeted you at once. You'll need to stay close. We can keep each other safe.
Rank 3,
Start
so
at
you're
3.
4.
You go to 2. You go to 1.
No, she's 4.
What?
It starts at 4.
Let's start. Oh yeah, training or recruit, something like that.
I think she said I'm 6.
Okay.
She is at
If you're
6.
6 HP, then you're rank 2.
She is rank 2. She has completed a mission.
I was confused.
Yes, she confused. My bad.
Are we good?
Alright.
Azreal, how much farther do we need to go?
To the next person. And then we will return.
Of course. Come. Stay close. They may try to jump down on us again.
Just make sure that we keep an eye up then.
Yes. And watch from behind as well.
Of course.
Ah, there's one right there.
Up there,
Rock
on
face.
the left side,
I
rock
do see
face.
him.
Right
Can I take a
above.
shot at him before he engages us?
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
Master.
Let's say, can someone tell him? You've been shot at on your way down.
Ow! How much damage do they do? They do 1?
2.
Just 1?
Or,
Oh.
oh yeah, because he's B rank 1.
Oh.
okay.
Sort of.
I got the stats. That's all that matters.
Alright, we're in combat now. Azreal established the turn order. Where's Azreal?
He went ghost and then like disappeared.
It's gone. He's talking with Oblivious. You might have to establish it.
I'm oblivious.
That's Oblivious. No, he I meant Prim. Sorry. Fuck.
Okay,
Just keep going.
Here,
Yes,
let's
and.
do it this way. We're going to reset the turn order, starting with Oblivious, then Jay, then Reed, then Pumpkin, then Kralik, then Sky, then me. We'll do it front to back.
Okay.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Alright, you're gonna see her pull her hand back and she's gonna fire the laser.
Okay. How long is the wind up on that?
About 2 seconds.
He's gonna try and dodge to the side. Where's Azreal though?
I don't know.
Somebody to tell me if I can dodge that.
I mean, I'm gonna say probably not.
Okay.
Considering it was a giant fuck off laser and you were standing still, I'm gonna say no.
Alright, when the beam dies down, it's just like crouched in position.
Okay.
Got it.
And then that's me, I think.
Mhm.
It's gonna leap right back up and lunge at you, and try to bite down at your extended arm.
Okay. And she's gonna still have been prepared, like holding her arm up from firing. She can't react fast enough to it.
Okay.
So you're gonna bite down
So
on her arm?
that's that's a cripple
Okay.
for 3 damage.
I mean, it's not a biological cripple. Trust me,
I'm
her
just telling you what it's
arm's gonna
supposed
be
to be.
gone. That will be gone. I will tell you
just
that.
telling
much.
you. Just tell you it's supposed.
Crunch.
All right, with a satisfying crunch, her entire hand breaks off.
Jesus Christ.
Let's
Am I
move.
good to go?
Savage, you just took your turn. Great, look at your turn.
Oh, we changed.
We reestablished
order.
turn order since
Sorry,
we.
Savage. Sorry, I walked away.
So
That's
it's
my
going to be
fault.
Ion. It's going to be Ion.
Alright. Ion.
Piss off! And he goes and fires off a shot.
Where?
He's firing off a shot. Where are you positioned exactly? Like,
I was about to say, you were just chomping down on my head.
I'm
or my
I'm
arm.
chomping down right this.
okay, so he can like move to the side and get like basically your whole body because you're just like nom in there.
Mhm.
Okay, essentially that's what's happening here.
Where are you
Okay.
shooting at him on his body, though?
On his body, he would be shooting for the shoulder because the shoulder is the most exposed. His left shoulder.
Okay. It punches right into the cracked and seared carapace that had previously been hit by the beam, and the entire thing just crumples down to the ground and disappears in dust.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Hybris, are you okay?
My hand's gone.
Mm. There's going to be another one that comes up from the cliff and attacks Sky. And bites you on the shoulder. I'm sorry. Alright, he misses the bite. As you're passing by. No, you both were right here, and he just climbed over the cliff and leaped at Sky. Gotcha. Without you two knowing. So he missed Sky.
Alright, combat starts.
Okay, it's on
Either
Pumpkin.
pumpkin or raid. Pumpkin.
It's going to be
Yeah, it's on
Reed,
Pumpkin.
Kralik,
Hey.
Sky, then me.
Okay.
Then Reed's going to rush forward and try to tackle the creature to the ground.
What?
Alright, he's just going to let you. He's going to grab onto you. So we're on the ground together.
Yep. Reed's on top.
Hot.
Wow.
He's struggling.
Today I learned that Reed is not a bottom.
This
Alright.
is not romance.
Who's next?
Alright. Pumpkin.
Me time. How are they positioned on the ground?
He's on top of me, so I'm like struggling like this.
And would your head be poking out as a question? Because he's shorter than you?
It would be, yeah, his upper torso would be.
Oh, Pumpkin's playing golf.
Slam down on you.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
He's wiggling, so he's gonna try to
It's whack-a-mole.
dodge it.
Does he succeed in dodging it?
I don't know. Does someone have a dice?
I've got dice, hold on. Fuck! If you've got one out, it'll be faster if you reach for it. I should probably get one out for the future.
has the dice. Don't worry.
I have a dice right here.
Pog.
Alright, it's just the D20 1 through 10 it hits, 11 through 20 it doesn't.
Yep.
It's a 15.
It hits.
It does not. Right? Oh,
Bashes him right in the melon.
splatters. Sorry.
Nope, it hits.
Okay, so it's my go.
Yep, your turn, Kralik.
I'm gonna move over and with the dagger that Acheron gave me, I'm gonna bring it down and try to stab you right in the head.
Okay, he's already dazed from pumpkin, so he's just gonna take it.
Okay. Sky.
Okay, that would be Sky.
Azreal, how long?
It'll be 30 minutes after this fight.
Okay.
So many people are crowded around him. Do you think it'd be feasible to approach and get an angle on it, or is that there's too many people?
I think there's too many people to like
Yeah.
just fire at them because they're on the ground struggling. There's a high chance you'd hit.
Yeah,
to be
he's just going to stand back and kind of approach
to fire.
slightly, but withhold his act.
Well,
But
I was about to
just
say,
kind of-
just hold on to your
Can I-
action, move him back in the.
Can I kind of overwatch if any others pop out from around? basically.
Yeah, basically put
Okay.
him into a next turn order basis, so like each time it comes to like someone else finishes their next action, go back to Sky and say, do you want to take your move now? Like, do you wish to take an action now?
Okay.
Hmm.
Because he's basically holding on to his action for a moment.
Yeah, I'm overwatching for if any others pop out from the shadows.
I like
He's gonna keep his head on a swivel.
Okay.
I do too.
Background.
Yeah, so he's on the ground. Pumpkin smacked him in the head. Kralik has a dagger in his head.
Yeah, and I used my sharp side, so I would assume the stabby's probably still in his head, unless.
Reed is shorter than him, so part of his chest is exposed. I'm going to take the gun and basically point blank into his chest.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
That'll be 2.
It's very weak. Alright. Sky, do you want to do something?
He's going to continue to overwatch because it's still too clustered. He can't do anything safely, so he's going to overwatch, watching for baddies. Going to pop a shot if he sees one.
Hey, Hybris.
Okay. Summoning the blade. Hold on, I gotta pull my other hand out so I can actually move. She's gonna just kind of walk forward and just stab straight down on it.
Yep, you can't do anything. 5 damage. That's it.
He just kind of stares at the blade next to his face.
And I'm staring at it too because it basically sliced down right beside my hand, since I was point blank on his chest.
Don't worry, Hybris won't hit you.
I understand that, but it's still a matter of, fuck, that was close.
I mean, even if she does this, she's
He
not
just
going to
gets
hit
back
you.
his feet.
That's the special properties of the scythe she wields.
Again, all calculated.
Calculated.
Still.
I do not have 2 hands, Pumpkin.
I'll do it.
Nice. Now then.
You can always use your thigh.
Continuing further.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, have we hit 30
And
minutes?
You said...
Oh, yes, we hit 30 minutes at this point. You all take another point of damage.
Wunderbar.
Yeah, this guy's
Jesus.
at 2 HP right now.
Is everybody okay?
My system reserves are getting low.
I don't know how much longer I can be here though.
Keep an eye above us.
Let's move quickly then.
If you're ranged, we can bring up the rear.
If they attack from the rear,
Yeah, I got your back. Don't worry.
I'll stay back here.
Be careful of the ledge.
Well, everyone kept moving after I did my
Oh,
thing, so I don't know.
Sorry. Here, just move back just a little bit, Pumpkin.
It was pretty much a surprise jump out, but everyone kept moving past as I grabbed at them, so I.
Oh, sorry. Who did you grab at?
I jumped.
Everyone back up, and Oblivious be right here.
I don't know. Someone was around here when I grabbed, but then they kept going.
That might have been me.
It'll be Pumpkin.
Okay. Okay, so pretty much what happened was creature jumped out and leaped and grabbed and pretty much bit down, and it's attempting to drag her towards the edge.
She was not looking that area, so she would not expect it. Where are you grabbing, by the way? Or rather, where did you bite? This is a question.
Well, the bites go for the limbs, so
Okay.
it's kind of hard to bite. You're so tiny. Yeah, so pretty much he's pretty much latched onto you and is biting your, I guess your whole arm is in his mouth, and he's just slowly walking towards the edge.
No, you guys will
Hint,
take it.
hint.
And can I respond to that, or are we just going straight to combat?
Straight to combat. Where's Azreal? Did Azreal leave again?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Oh Jesus!
I'm, right here.
I'm like,
I'm
where
right
the fuck
behind
is he?
you. I'm right
What's the
here.
Torn?
We're gonna start We're gonna start back from here and go straight back as we did last time. So it'll be you first, Louise.
Okay. Alright, scythe in hand, she's gonna walk up to it and as hard as she can swing in this direction.
Oh, well, I can't really... I don't think I can actually do anything to that since I'm grappling her, so it's gonna...
She's basically trying to hit you with the blade and throw you.
Throw you? What would happen to Pumpkin since I'm holding...
It wouldn't hit...
Since I'm holding her.
The blade does not hit you, it simply passes directly
no, just,
through you.
if it's gonna throw... I just
Well, if it's
throw...
if it is throwing him and he's holding onto her, she's gonna go with him.
Okay.
She'll end up flying with him, but they'll both go away from the wall.
This way.
Okay,
Wouldn't go
so you got me.
that way. With the scythe, they'd come this way.
Yeah, no, they'll be thrown this way, but Pumpkin will be thrown with the dagger.
Yeah.
Not into the wall, but towards them, away from the ledge.
The ledge.
The ledge that I literally just told them to watch for.
Yeah, so further up
So-
the path.
Whee! Well. Oh.
Not quite that bad.
Let's say y'all end right here where Pumpkin is.
Okay.
Oh, like right in front of me? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ion, do you want to
Yeah,
take a
so
turn, or...?
It's your turn, Ion.
Yeah. Wait, is he still grappled onto Pumpkin?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then what is their position right now? Like, are they on the ground?
Let's see here, hold on. I got pushed, so he probably would have, like, rolled on the ground a bit from the hard strike. So...
They're both
he's
prone
pretty
on the
much,
ground
like-
with Pumpkin Hand's arm in his mouth.
Pumpkin
Hands
hand?
Yeah, the whole arm is in my mouth.
The whole
Hands and
arm.
The whole
The whole arm is in my mouth.
Alright.
So you're on top of me, pretty much. Because I'm on the ground.
Alright.
I'm just holding you on top of me.
So he's gonna come up, and he's gonna take out his sword and literally lunge it straight down into your the back of your skull, where the base of your neck is, and then
Well, remember,
twist
I'm on the ground
his back.
with Pumpkin
you on
on
your
top
back?
of me.
Yeah, he's on his
Yeah.
back and
Oh,
Pumpkin's on
okay.
top of him.
Okay, all right. Where is like how much of your head is exposed? Because Pumpkin's tiny.
Wait, why would Pumpkin be on top of him?
Because he grappled
Cause
him.
that's how I
my
rolled.
arm is in his mouth.
Okay.
You smacked me, I rolled, ended up ending on my back with Pumpkin on top of me, still grappling her and still chewing on her arm, because pumpkins are tasty.
Okay. So, oh my god. He's gonna essentially. Is your mouth still open, or is it like clamped down?
It's like,
Okay. He's gonna take his sword and lunge it into your mouth, and then twist it to open your jaw.
It's gonna be one that lands right behind you.
Oh shit, well I was about to say, hold up.
so it's
You gotta wait for
So it
people to
will-
like finish.
They wanted me to go. Yeah.
the jaw. So if
It's a
Pumpkin
surprise
wants to
attack
turn
entering the
order.
turn order.
Okay.
They can attempt to remove their hand if they want. Is that
Alright,
going to do any
you'll have to wait until
damage
Ion
since
finishes
I
his thing.
think I know what weapon you're
Yep.
using.
Or wait till Ion's
yeah,
turn is over and then we'll get to the surprise.
It's the sword that ignores armor. So yeah, it's a magic sword. I don't know. It's just gonna do regular damage. It's not gonna do anything crazy.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to stab clean through.
Okay, so it's going to stab into the jaw and then unhinge it.
Yep.
But of course it's going to be biting down on the blade if possible, but obviously just out of anger.
Would that
So-
hit Pumpkin's hand at all, Azreal?
If he's stabbing...
Are you shoving
because
it
her whole-
down the throat?
Are you stabbing it into the
so-
mouth, you said?
So I am basically, depending on where Pumpkin's hands are, because this is very information
whole arm is in my mouth.
Maneuver.
The
The
whole
whole
arm.
arm. Oh. Okay. All right. This is.
Which I mean,
I'm
your character
gonna.
might not have thought of that. I feel free to
Yeah. No.
whatever.
Literally, it just depends on how he sees it. But like, he's going to try to get his sword into the jaw and then open the jaw while dealing damage.
Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Because that's what I'm trying to do.
Slide it down his throat to pry it open.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for it and we'll just figure out what happens.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Nope. Pumpkin's not gonna get hurt from it.
Nice.
Clean.
So,
Alright.
jaw is now open. You can remove hand if you wish.
Yeah.
So essentially, I'm here, and yeah. Though I don't know that's the best position.
Alright, now before we continue on turn order here, we're gonna get this surprise thing that happened right here.
Alright, so it jumped down from the cliff there, right on top of Oblivious, and it's gonna bite for her neck.
I was about to say you made a sound, and she's not gonna be able to react in time because she was focused on Pumpkin. So you
sorry,
come
I'm going
down
for
and
one of the
hit her.
limbs, apparently.
You went for my what?
So he's like you tried to block it. He's on top
No,
of your
she's not.
side,
She
and he's
didn't
just
block
biting
it. So you're on her neck.
Okay, so he's biting for your limb apparently, not the neck.
The neck is not an option for this ability. It has to be one of the 4 limbs.
Oh, okay.
It has to be legs or arms.
Okay.
He bites down.
So it's the same thing that happened to this hand. This one will break too.
Yeah. You see her entire arm just fall off and break in your grasp.
He's confused.
Alright. That's another 3 to Hybris, and then we'll come here and it'll be Kraylik's turn.
Wait, these things do
He
3.
uses inscription magic
Thought
on
they were
himself using
B tier.
The
acceleration.
bites do 3.
No, they always do 3. We debuffed them by 1 point.
And
B tiers
while
usually do
using
2.
his faster speed, he's
So
gonna
it wouldn't
run
be a
over,
debuff.
come over and aim to clock him right in the face, and aim to shove him off the cliffside with the punch.
He takes it. Yep.
You see her just kind of stumbling around.
I would say by this point, your other hand is probably fine by now. Your other arm, so you still have one arm if something else happens.
No, but he bit the upper arm, so this one's gonna take longer to repair.
Okay. So while he is on Pumpkinhead, he doesn't want to risk damaging her arm, so he's going to put it more kind of on his body area, and just kind of.
Actually, you know what? No, she wouldn't have any limbs.
A magnetic projectile.
I was gonna say after this encounter, your arm that was
She
previously
can't.
already
She's in the
broken.
void. She can't regenerate. There's no light. There's nothing for her to absorb.
In the mouth, shoot, and slash. So yep. So you'll just see the body go limp, and the void energy dissipates.
Are you okay, Pumpkinhead? That doesn't sound.
Sounds like a
Okay.
no.
Are you gonna be alright, Hybris?
Maybe.
However,
I have a nub
I'm more concerned about Hybris.
and my legs. That'll do.
What can we do to accelerate that?
Well,
I still have the flashlight.
unfortunately, there's not. Oh, maybe that.
I still have the hard light band-aid that you gave me. Will that be acceptable?
That might work. Here, just
Go
place
for
it
the
against the
band-aid.
hand.
A small
people
orb.
still keep an eye out. We don't want them
That's it on your
jumping
hand?
us again.
She just kind of reabsorbs it, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
turns it into her hand.
And ears open at all times out here, okay?
Yeah, what about your other one?
Alright.
It's gonna take a little more than just a single chunk of hard light.
I'm going to pull out my gun and I'm going to just slide the top of it back and off and expose the leads to the microfusion cell that's in it.
I see. You want me to drain this?
Take what you need. It's better to have you fully operational than not.
Do you have any more?
I have other methods. It'll be fine.
Alright. Just gonna take it. And it's gonna get sucked dry to reform her other arm. She hands it back.
I'm going to install it back in and put the slide back on and put it away, pulling out a dagger. It's going to be a matching one to the one that I gave you.
Now then, should we turn around or keep going,
Probably.
Azreal?
Keep going for just a bit longer.
Alright.
Again, stay in front of me, everybody.
Keep an eye out above.
Yeah, these things, and keep an eye out on the ledges. They like to come up from them.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Stay close to the wall.
Use the environment to your advantage.
Stay close to
Keep watching above. There is going to be a space where they could possibly jump down on.
Keep moving.
Alright, we're in the second zone. Azreal, how much time has passed?
In about 5 minutes. It'll be another 15.
Thank you.
It's been 40.
The hard light band-aid
I
would
got
have
a quick question.
returned 1, the coil would have returned 2. So I am
If
back to, I think, 6.
Shield on someone.
As a question, how much damage do I have now? I've taken 2. I took 1 damage from the thing, from the time. And I took 1, and I took something from the hit, but I don't know how much damage that was.
I think
But
it
I was
was
told that it
2.
was crippled.
on your arms.
Oh, something in that direction is killing my frames.
Which direction?
Think further down the hill.
He's got
I
his
don't know
arms essentially hoisted up.
How much damage do the bike
3.
Watch behind you.
Watching the ledge as well.
Where's
Keep up.
Pumpkin?
Just went to go ask Azreal a question. She should be coming back.
Yep, we're good. Let's move.
She's here.
She was just reassessing her arm.
Arms still hoisted up.
Hold on.
What's wrong?
Just making sure everyone's with us.
Slash.
They just ran past.
I don't like
Azreal.
Something scarier is down the way.
What else should we be worried of that those things would run from?
I don't know void stuff.
Azreal.
Pumpkin, be very cautious going forward.
Do you think that this is something that we should handle?
I'm not
if
sure.
they're running.
Azreal, are we in danger?
What the hell?
I can't see anything.
Stay to the wall.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's you.
She ducks.
Combat will start here. It's gonna be Oblivious, the Wraith, and then it's gonna start with Bell, and we're gonna go back. Ribbon, Kelt, Kralik, Sky, Ion, Acheron. So,
It
Oblivious.
went down and hit through your scythe. Your scythe is shattered.
I was
Or
about to
this
say, yeah.
side of it is shattered. Yeah.
So the far
And
side
then at the
is.
same time, it came in and hit Bell just like straight in the front, like this.
She would have ducked.
Okay.
Alright, Oblivious, it's your turn first.
Taking the other end, she's gonna jab it directly into its core.
It's gonna reach down in reaction and just swipe at your like.
You can't
center
deal
mass.
damage on a reaction, Prim.
Okay.
Go through it.
Wait, what?
Go through it. She swings up and she goes to stab you in your core.
Okay. So it's gonna swipe at the scythe.
Yes, and the
just
other
go to
end's
the other
gonna
side.
break.
Something you want to find. And it's the Wraith's turn.
It's gonna turn invisible.
Run. Go now. Go!
Run. Combat's over for the time being.
Pumpkin, leave.
Stay close in a group.
It's gonna come in sweeping, going for Kralik's head.
Alright, Brim, I'm
It's gonna miss and go over you.
beam.
It's gonna put up its two sides and try to absorb, or not absorb, but cover itself from the beam.
Run while it's distracted.
At this point, Azreal's gonna grab onto one of the sides and literally just throw you over everyone behind. Get out of here!
Move,
Pumpkin, we're
move,
moving.
now, go!
Acheron.
I'm coming,
She's
go
gonna
Reed.
she's gonna lift you up by your waist.
I am scooped.
And yes, you've been scooped.
Ones. There's still those other ones. We cannot let our guards down.
Is it wise to leave them here by themselves?
I think Azreal can handle
Azreal can handle himself.
We can't forget about the other void creatures.
Right.
Agree.
Heads on a swivel.
Hybris, how long does it take for you to redo your scythe?
Well, a little bit.
Fuck.
She's holding Pumpkin hand in her arm, trying to run faster.
Pumpkin hand.
Keep moving. Kralik, take lead.
Be careful around this bend.
Watch the ledges.
Yep, stay away from the ledge. And I'm consistently checking behind us, making sure we're not being followed.
Keep an eye out overhead.
Come on.
Keep moving.
Get to the portal. There. We're almost there.
I'm sorry, but did anybody else hear that?
Keep moving.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you hear something, you want to run faster.
Alright, go, go, go.
Behind you. Behind
She's
you.
gonna drop Pumpkinhead. Go.
Move into the.
I'm going to stop and flare up my shield.
Okay, so it's just gonna run straight into this and take the full thing.
He's going at it.
Meanwhile,
Pumpkin to the portal.
you're within range of the blade strike.
He's forced back.
Pumpkin, trust me. Keep going.
It's gonna get real ugly real quick. Let's
Go.
go.
She's gonna swipe at you. What's a hand?
It's
Like,
literally just gonna
He's
bite
just gonna
down
hit
on
you
the
straight in
scythe.
the back and just scatter you across the ground house of her.
she's gonna swipe with its head on it.
Yeah. And it just dissipates.
I said
About this
get
time, you
through
all
the
take
portal.
One
Now.
more point of damage.
In. Everybody, go.
That's all for today. Come.
He takes you. And we're leaving. Now.
Come on.
Acheron.
As I said, I'm not the last one to go. Everybody else.
Through the portal.
You are the last one.
Go. Come. We're going.
We were given an order to go through the portal.
Wow.
Is
I
everybody back?
understand.
Yes.
Everybody's accounted for, right?
I think everyone is.
I can confirm.
Is anyone seriously injured?
I know Pumpkin's hurt, and I know that you're probably not doing the best.
I'm a little low.
How's your arm?
Out of character,
I'm
Azreal,
okay.
what would happen to my arm
I know
if it bit me?
Because it bit you? Your arm was just crippled for that turn. It should be fine now.
So it doesn't have like a bite or anything?
I mean, it definitely has teeth marks along the side of it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I know Sky has taken a hit too.
I'll be okay with time.
We need to heal the wounded.
I can see to Pumpkinhead. Sky, do you require more bandages?
Eventually, it doesn't have to be now.
Of course.
Wow.
Good job.
I will say congratulations. You all did better than I expected you to do. You traveled farther in than I thought you would make it. But, nonetheless, these are only some of the small things that you will be facing this time. You will be going in again. But next time, I hope you're more prepared. That being said, I am proud of you all. You did well.
Thank you,
Sorry,
Azreal.
Mickey Brent.
Thank you.
Of course. This battle was nothing compared to what's going to be happening soon. I hope you all are prepared for tomorrow. Wow. That is all that I had planned for this. Please, take care of yourselves and tend to the wounded.
Thank you, Azrael. And scene, we're gonna head back to the normal cathedral. Good job, guys!
Hello!
Like you don't know how much I was considering having like the wraith like try to reach through the portal.
Yeah.
God,
Sky
can you imagine?
Interesting.
When you're not strong, be smart. So
We- I think-
his action.
We were actually we were actually considering having the wraith come through the portal and having
Portal. Everybody through. Everybody through.
Everybody
Road
through
jump,
this
let's
time.
go.
Come on, let's go. Acheron, you two,
go.
get in.
I'll be going. I'm waiting for
Get
Pumpkin.
in.
Get in.
Oi, don't you talk to me like that.
Now then. Pumpkin, please come with me.
Yummy high. Okay.
Does anyone else need any healing?
I think if Sky says, yep, and if he says he's fine, I think it's just you and Pumpkin.
I can't be healed. Not by normal means.
Azrael, would you know a way?
I can heal him.
You can?
Yes, it's the same way I heal Cell. Don't worry about it. I will take care of him.
Of course. Wow. Feel free to let me know what this way is in the future.
Come here. Where did you get hurt?
My suit has repaired itself. But I was bit along the shoulder.
You're feeling well?
My arm kinda hurts.
I see. I've acquired those unicorn tears. We can use that to heal your face, and then we'll have to see about your arm.
Okay.
Here. Sit here. She's gonna reach out and pull out the powder and the unicorn tears.
Out of character. There was a. Shan says there was a point where she thought that she heard Arcadum talk about that he thought that it was just a weird looking mule. I'm not sure. It was actually.
He told me
Whatever you wanna play
unicorn
it, I
tears,
don't
so
know.
I'm going with unicorn tears.
Okay.
Whether or not he
Yeah.
thinks it was a weird looking mule or just an actual unicorn.
Nice.
Also, let me switch
Just
out of
wanted to
combat so I
make
don't
sure
actually pull out
I
my
knew. Yeah.
Scythery do. She's just gonna mix the two together and basically stick a finger in and pull some out and just start sliding it into the crack where the wound is.
That feels weird.
Yes, but hopefully it will help reduce the damage. As for your arm, do you know what they're made of?
Not really.
I see. You've removed them before. Perhaps we could replace them? It would be an interesting test.
But you never really told us anything about how we're made.
Who?
Boogie. The boogeyman. Yeah.
The boogeyman. I see.
Yeah.
I'll see about crafting you some replaceable limbs. This one appears to be damaged.
Yeah, I know.
There. That should be enough. She just kind of smooths it over. Perhaps something more durable. Your body uses magic to be controlled, correct?
I don't know.
The mithril that we acquired yesterday, perhaps that might help us.
Maybe.
I'll take a look into it. We can start with something simple, just your arm.
Okay.
Here, hold out your arm. I'll need to take a scan of it so I can get the measurements exact. Thank you. In the meantime, here. She's basically just going to touch it, and you'll see basically like a hard light kind of wrapping, kind of stick to it. Just a bright pink, kind of like almost like a gauze wrap around your arm. And that should at least,
That's weird.
yes, that should at least help with the pain.
Okay. And the goo doesn't come out now.
I'm sorry?
It's probably a bad thing when my goo comes out. Now the goo's not coming out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now then. Shall we return to the others?
Yeah.
Wonderful. My apologies for having to pick you up during the mission as well. I simply wanted to make sure that we could move as quickly as possible. And unfortunately,
That's okay, I do have pretty short legs.
You do. Thankfully, mine are a bit longer, and you're very light.
Yeah.
Is that because they're amalgamations of the former lives?
Some monsters you find will have small arm appendages and large spiked tentacles that come out of their back. Perhaps 1 to thousands of eyes across their body, 7 to 12 mouths. They're amalgamations for a reason.
That sounds fun.
When will we do another mission like this again?
That's a great question. Not in the near future. There are more pressing matters at hand to deal with.
Understandable. I'm still trying to work on that cryo steel. Having trouble with it.
I'm
How
certain
are
that
you feeling,
manufacturing
Hybris?
with it will be difficult.
Are you feeling better
I
now that you've
doubt it.
returned?
I'm slowly regaining energy. I'll
I'm
feel
glad.
like my normal self soon.
If you need another boost, I do have another power source available.
That shouldn't be necessary. If I'm so desperate, I can simply go to the training room. Plug in, so to speak.
Sky, can I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, of course.
Well then, does anyone have any questions?
Do you happen to know where I can get another infusion cell?
I
This
should
one
be
was
able
hard
to
to come by
replace it
last
for you.
time.
I
I'm willing
happen
to
to
pay
know
for
of
it.
a company that produces them.
That would be good.
I'll have one delivered to your room.
Thank you.
I do have a question.
Yes, Kralik.
For the people that decide not to go tomorrow, where should they be? Should the ones that gathered, stay at the cathedral where it's safe? If it's safe.
Arcadum has broken into the cathedral before. Unfortunately, as much as I wish to not say it, I don't think anywhere is safe.
If that's the case, he can probably find my lab then. I have it hidden away with multiple different inscriptions and runes hiding it. For someone of his caliber, I'm sure he can find it with ease.
He would likely be able to see the arcane inscriptions and know exactly where you were.
I was afraid of that.
Arcadum, aside from being a demon, is also a master of the arcane. He taught me most of what I know.
If we weren't in these circumstances, I would have loved to learn from him.
As would I.
Of course.
If you thought my training was rigorous, you would not like his.
Yes.
Nothing is ever easy.
Well,
Eh.
I suppose there was the
I
time
do
that
have-
Cypher had his bones replaced.
I do believe. I do believe he ripped Sachi's skin off entirely to make him grow it back.
He did what?
I know that he broke Cypher's arm and then tossed him into a pit of lava. I know that he put about 7 tons of weight on Falcona's shoulders and made her run around the entire hell plane with it.
And I had to learn how to...
Yeah.
Actually, now that I consider it, my training was very simple by comparison.
Mundane.
Yes, I had to learn the nuances of human language so I could better understand metaphors.
Also,
I do have a question for you, Hybris.
Yes.
I was told by Cell that you found another piece of my puzzle.
Yes, I believe so. It's in my lab. Feel free to retrieve it before you
will.
leave.
I would love to.
I believe
you
it
want
is
me
the
to take
same.
it back
The
and-
energy signatures match that of the last one.
Where did you find this one?
Well, Mara and Kantan and their group found it.
You're talking about the 4-pointed purple pink crystal?
Correct. It was
Found
smaller than the
another
last
one.
one, but it was still sizable. An anomaly.
Kantan and I found it in the dead end of a old mine at Mara's home.
I imagine the
mine.
creatures that were living there found it and took it into their own possession.
That's good to know. Would you mind going and picking that up for me?
I'll take it back.
I appreciate it.
Mara seemed very concerned about returning it to you.
She spoke with me on the matters. She says she understands what it's like to lose a daughter, and she wouldn't want me to feel that way any longer. And so she's very adamant on getting me these pieces back.
Of course. As I said before, we'll keep our eyes out.
I do appreciate it.
Now that I know what it's for, I'll keep an eye out as well. I know what it's like to
I
lose
am gonna
family.
have a lot of questions for her.
And I'm sure she will have a lot of questions to be asked by several people. You will have to wait your turn.
I guess I can wait.
Well, regardless, we'll have to wait until we recover her pieces.
There's still a lot left to find.
Well then, I think
Are there
in the
any
meantime,
other questions?
you should all rest.
Right.
You have another big mission coming up for you all. One bigger than today. I hope you're all prepared for it.
We're going to have to be.
We don't have a choice.
I'd like to speak with you, Sky, on these matters.
Of course.
Anyways, well, come. We should speak now while Bella is reclaiming that piece of arbor.
Very well.
Hybris.
Kralik, I'd like to speak with you later, if you're still around.
Very well.
Yes, Kralik.
Do you think, you know how in our experiments,
So
how
I am.
we figured out
What?
what we
What
could
do you think about
from
me tackling
that
thing?
piece of her? Do you think it's a possibility to
No.
figure out its energy signature and then do a wide-scale search on it.
Yes, this is something I have already started doing. Unfortunately, between the
I guess.
current situation, I haven't been able to focus on doing this. Doing a wide-scale scan like that takes time.
You knew nothing about.
It's slow. I can only scan so much at a time.
We had seen
And
them
it
fighting, though.
costs
They
a
didn't
lot.
really do
I don't
anything
actually own any satellites surrounding Earth at the
hold of
moment.
anyone else when they bite them.
You did good today.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe get some of our more technological savvy Aegis members to help you. Have them doing it from what they can do. Help
Perhaps.
widen the search and take all the load off, take some of the load off of you.
I'm sorry if
Maybe. I'll consider this. Thank you, Ak.
You're right.
Kralik.
It's not a problem.
Anyways,
and I apologize.
I'm glad I got to you when I did. Didn't want that creature to drag you off the side.
Of course. Without any hands or arms, I would have been fairly defenseless.
All I can say is I'm sorry.
The only thing that remained were my legs,
Too.
and they're not quite as effective.
nice.
Well, that's why we have teams.
Maybe one day we'll
Someone gets injured, the other one can come in and help.
finally get that bet going.
It'll take time.
Precisely.
Are you in such a hurry to lose?
Just like with this upcoming fight, it's going to take teamwork to win. Not one single person.
He just smiles.
Anyways,
We've come a long
I need to
way.
go. Indeed.
You need to go?
Need to go see my teammate.
Alright. Well,
Kralik, did you have any other wounds remaining from the mission?
just make sure they're okay.
No, just the ones that I was hit from before. The bite mark and the kick, that's all.
Good. Well then, in the meantime, I would suggest you rest and relax. Regain your strength.
Nice change you not towering over me.
Once Lady Crystal finds out I went to the Void, she's probably not going to be happy.
Still.
The existence of this mission is public knowledge. I'm sure she'll understand. Especially considering this was to help you grow stronger.
I feel better than I have in a while.
Usually I would try to go stronger to do my own means.
Actually,
But now it's different.
I wasn't cold.
Now I'm doing it to protect others. Protect people I care about.
So, don't know what that means.
What did you do so great?
I see.
We'll figure it out.
Tell me, because I wasn't able to pay
The
attention.
feeling better might be your liver might not be as damaged now.
Yeah, well, I'm working on that.
Do something here real quick.
Bet you are.
Yes, what do you got for me, Ion?